UAV disengaging. Enemy UAV.
I'm dead.
Changing mag.
B. Enemies near HQ. Secure UAV ready. Counter UAV standing by. Final minute. Enemy inside the perimeter. Secure the HQ.
Look at him go.
UAV ready for tasking. Counter UAV ready for tasking. Friendly missile entering. Counter UAV ready. Ready to launch.
Okay. God, look at this guy.
Sniper is down.
I got some kombucha, GT, Synergy, raw kombucha, lemon berry. That's delicious. If you never tried kombucha, give it a shot. There's a lot of weird flavors out there, but you got to find the couple that you actually enjoy and then just keep buying those. That's a pretty good brand, GT. There's a few other obscure ones, but they might just be local to the Seattle area. Okay, weekday recording. It's Wednesday. I just got off work, went to the gym, showered. I feel fucking pumped right now. I got stuff to do later, so I probably don't have time to record this whole video, but I'm gonna do as much as I can because that's what you gotta do. You just gotta do what you can. Like I said in one of my other videos, you just gotta speed run that shit, okay? So let's go. All right, we're back over here on Modern Warfare 2. I am almost done with the battle pass. Obviously, we pretty much have seen everything that's in it. I see this rose skin everywhere. And this one too, this one that I mentioned in the first video that I made. It's pretty cool. I could go without the camo though. Not a big camo guy. Other than that, the whole entire game has been invaded by soccer players. They're just running around everywhere. I'm surprised there isn't like a soccer ball melee weapon or something like that. It's either soccer players or CDL skins of varying colors. Top 3 CDL skins, lag. I bought the subliner one because black and yellow is just timeless. And honestly, I'd say either Boston Breach because I think their combination looks better than Optics, or maybe Phases. The Vegas one is no longer here. I think there was something glitched with the amount that it costed. It was like $20 or $30, but I really like that one too because it's like a deep red color with a burnt orange, and then you have the black base color. And then you got these cheaters right here. I think it would look so much better if it had small red accents throughout it. I mean, LA Thieves knows what they're doing. Like if it had small red outlines or like small red banding or buttons or things like that, I think it would be a better design. This though, just scummy. I would comment more on the soccer player skins, but I don't watch the World Cup. I don't watch sports at all, so I don't really have anything to say about the players. Speaking of the fact that I don't watch sports or care about the World Cup, gotta be Brazil, right? We're going with Brazil. We're locking it in, buddy. Oh, wow. So COD HQ is actually COD HQ now. GOAT game, trash game, good game. It's good game. Trust me, it's good game. So I finished LMGs, by the way. Gold, at least. I'm still just going through all the golds, and then I'm going to blaze through platinum and polyatomic once I get to it. I say blaze through like it's going to be easy. It seems easy. Long shots and headshots are just whoop, brainless. I'm going to try and play one game, see if I have time. You'll know that I had time or not by if this video cuts. That black, yellow, and pink combination looks horrible. I'm still kind of sad that they nerfed the solid color camos.
That's some amateur shit.
Game's ass. So it's a good thing that was my last game, and today is a new day. I know it probably doesn't look like it, but this is tomorrow. And I'm wearing the same hat, same shirt because clothes don't get dirty when you wear them after work. Unfortunately, I ran out of kombucha, but I'm drinking my protein shake because I just got done at the gym. I made today's protein shake with some of that control stuff. I have the Oreo flavor and the peanut butter flavor. I have the Oreo flavor with like some super greens and some collagen powder. Got to stay healthy, keep my bones healthy, keep my wrists healthy. I'm not going to lie, I'm not used to ADSing as fast as this gun ADSs because I haven't really messed with the marksman rifles at all. I've just been using ARs and LMGs and like pretty much everything that's slow. The base ADS speed in this game is so slow compared to every other game. I mean, there are certain guns like this one, like the Lockwood, that are actually pretty fast. So it's a little bit disoriented when you get used to playing the game in a really slow way and then you kind of are forced to play it in a quicker way. I find it funny that you can cancel your reload on this because it's one bullet at a time, but you can't cancel your reload with every other gun in this game. That might be like one of the worst things that they've added. That and the two-person gulag. That shit is atrocious. Work has been pretty crazy the past 2 days because it was snowing and then it hailed and then it froze and then it snowed again and now it's raining and it's supposed to freeze again tonight. So I'm not really sure what to expect. We're doing this crazy deep dig at work right now where it's like 30 feet deep and there are these giant like 30-inch sewer lines being installed. It's pretty crazy work. Like it's super dangerous and all that, but it's mostly just like the scale of it that's insane to me. So we're putting all this 30-inch pipe in the ground, but before it actually gets used and all that, obviously it has to be finished, but it also has to be tested, like I don't know how that missed. Like air tested, water tested, it has to be like TV'd and cameraed, like send a little robot through it so they can check it to see if there are any like bellies or if any of the pipe is damaged on the inside. So today I did a lot of standing around because you basically have to inflate these plugs on each end of the pipe and then you have to push air into the pipe. So both ends are plugged, right? And then you put air inside the pipe at a certain pressure. So with this stuff, we have to test it at like 4 to 6 pounds of pressure per square inch. And the run of pipe was like 200 feet long. Or we did 2 different runs. One was 170 and the other one was 290, I think. And then once all the air is in there, it has to sit in there and it's not allowed to lose pressure. If it loses pressure, or too much pressure at least, I think more than half a pound per square inch, then the test fails. And that means that pipe failed and it's not sealed properly because air is escaping. But the thing about it is that with longer runs and larger pipe, while you're sitting there waiting, you're literally sitting there waiting. Oh, they're from the UK, bro. London. Yeah, so you pump the ends up and you just stand there. Like you literally just stand there. There's nothing you could do because you have to be there in case it fails so you can like fix it or you know, look at the numbers and make sure that everything is a-okay or not. So this might be my last day of not being sick because the almond milk that I had in my fridge, it wasn't open yet, but it expired like 2 weeks ago. But I was like, okay, well, it's almond milk, so it's not dairy, and it's still sealed, and I've had it in the fridge for that whole time. So it's probably still good, right? It doesn't smell bad. It doesn't taste bad because I opened it and I tried it. So I used it to make this shake, and the shake tastes fine, but honestly, I might wake up in the middle of the night tonight and be dying. So who knows? My body's a laboratory. You have to experiment. Yeah, it tastes fine to me. I think I'm going to change my sense back to how it was before. So for the longest time, I played on 800 DPI and I played on like 4.5. I actually even went up to 5.5 at one point. I don't know what happened though. One day I just woke up and I started playing and it just didn't feel right. It was way too fast. I felt way too twitchy. I mean, it could have just been the day. And then I read that 1600 DPI and then having your sense is actually more accurate. 1600 is the best thing to have your DPI on. I don't know why. I didn't look into it enough. I just trusted the internet. So who knows? But I'm going to try it again. So normally I would be playing on like 4.5, 800. So when I go to 1600, playing on 2 should be kind of equivalent. Well, 2.25 actually, but numbers. Like this feels really fast. I feel like mouse players change their sense more often than controller players, but maybe I just think that because I'm a mouse player. That could just be totally bullshit. Oh look, somebody's using the cheater skin. Probably using the SPR too. God, who uses that weapon? There's got to be like a damage increase, damage barrel or something on this. Another hit marker. That's awesome. I like that. Every time somebody shoots me with the Lockwood, I die. They shoot me in the fucking toe and I die. The most amazing thing about snow and ice and all that in Seattle, well, even rain, is that it rains here like 364 days out of the year and people still don't know how to drive in it. I thought that person's name in the kill feed said Pochita Slayer and I was like, damn, man, what a crime. Like, you're an evil person. Who slays Pochita? If you don't know who Pochita is, he's a character from the anime Chainsaw Man. And if you're not watching Chainsaw Man, if you haven't read Chainsaw Man, if you're not into Chainsaw Man, then what the fuck are you doing? God, that show is so good. That series is so good. Like every Tuesday feels like my birthday with the existence of Chainsaw Man. And part 2 in the manga is amazing as well. So it's like I get 2 birthdays, like one once a month and one once a week until the series is over. But I think it's going to be like 24 episodes because I think it's 2 cores. I honestly don't know what core means. I think it just means part or something. Like, I don't know if that's like anime speak or if that's, I don't know. But I know that Jujutsu Kaisen had 2 cores for its first season. So it's 1 season, but it's 2 parts. Like 12 episodes each or something like that normally. I've also been rewatching Game of Thrones because after House of the Dragon came out, I felt compelled to experience the series again, even though I just got to season 6. Like I just watched the last episode of season 5 before recording this video, and it's tough, man. But yeah, what a great show, and it just lost it. But yeah, the episode that I just watched with John, you know, if you've seen it, you know. If you know, you know. If you're in the know, you know. Like, this is how I enjoy it.
I am with you.
I'm gonna reload here at a really bad time. Then I'm gonna 360 and no scope. I'd probably be much closer to Orion by now if I didn't do shit like that. It's too fun though. I'm just gonna leave that in. I'm gonna leave that in. I have no shame. I don't even care. Oh my god, the dive. I think the reason that I really enjoy Chainsaw Man so much, or that, you know, a lot of people do, I'm definitely not alone in that. Chainsaw Man is one of those series where it is so unpredictable and just batshit crazy that you can't help but just keep watching more and more of it, because you just want to know everything that happens. You're like, well, why is it this insane? Like, what is going on? And the questions get answered. And they just get crazier and crazier as the series goes on. You know, some people say that reading the manga before you watch the anime is ruining it for you. But if you appreciate good art and good paneling and composition and all that good mangaka can deliver, you experience this series twice, especially if great animators are on the series when a studio finally picks it up. The series won't be ruined. Your idea of the adaptation might be ruined. But that doesn't ruin the series. It's still the same thing. We actually do that a lot with things. We constantly think that like one bad moment ruins something completely for us. But really that's all it is. It's just a bad moment. It's all framing, baby. It's all how you frame it. I mean, that really is the reason that so many good shows are good. And they come out of nowhere too, because they throw you for a loop. You think you know what's gonna happen. You think you know the story. But no, you don't know anything. Oh my god. See, like right there, my accuracy's fine. But other moments, it's like I think to myself sometimes, like, is it luck? Am I hitting this stuff because it's lucky? That's the thing that I've always felt about K-Bam, is that it gives me like this deep imposter syndrome. Because I used to play controller like my whole life, and then like 5 years ago I switched to K-Bam when I built a PC. Fuck, maybe that was like 6 years ago. I don't know, I'm getting older. I feel like if I switched back to controller and got used to it again, I'd probably be a better player, but I have way more fun playing K-Bang. And that's what really matters to me, because I feel like I can just be like more silly, I guess. And I could just mess around more, even if I don't play as well. I think that's the reason why I can like continue to play multiplayer over and over and over again.
Fucked up, get your shit changed, 1080p, get out of
TV's fucked up, get your shit changed. I've said it many times and I'll keep on saying it. Having fun is all that matters. You could be like 90% of the people, a lot of them content creators, a lot of them K-Bam players actually, that just talk shit about this game and just whine and cry all day and night on Twitter about it. But then you look in your sub box or you look on the homepage and they've uploaded a video. So it's like, all right, man, like choose a side. I'm not saying you should just take the game as it is and never have anything bad to say about it, but at least come up with something new. And if you're just going to complain the whole time, then play something different. There's a big difference between criticism and just whining like a bitch all day. I said this a couple videos ago, but this is the game you get for like 2 years, so you better deal with it. Maybe that's why they're still uploading, which, you know, I get it. It's your livelihood. But hey, thank you so much for watching. Again, I appreciate it. I'm a broken record 100% on this stuff, because seeing my numbers go way up all of a sudden is just insane to me. And I know it's not all about the numbers, but really, sometimes it is. And that stuff makes me feel good. It like pumps fucking dopamine into my brain. So 1,000 times over, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, maybe sub. Keep coming back. I might be live on Twitch right now. Who knows? I don't know when you're watching this. Could be like 4 a.m. In that case, I'm probably not live. Follow my socials if you want. They're down in the description. I post about all sorts of stuff. And remember, be even kinder than you think might be necessary to people. Hold a couple extra doors open today. And I'll see you on the next one.